Called work permit. There is a registration that is done by the Labor Department, and that is what is the only policy that is followed by our state. And this, as you know, was done by our government only in the first MDA1, and is the Labor Department that looks into all these aspects. So, as I said, there's no work permit or nothing like that, but registrations are mandatory, and this is done, and this was done, if you recall, from all aspects. Number one, as I said, to provide safety for the respected individuals and laborers also, and also to keep a full database of the different laborers who are working in our state.
Sir, but we have seen the KSU, sir, they think that they don't have work permits, sir.
So you have got a lot of facts incorrect. Let me just mention that to you. Number one, nobody is authorized to check these papers. That's number one, and nobody can. Of course, there are incidents where individuals go or organizations go and all, but that is not as per the law. So therefore, they are completely on the wrong side of the law when they go and check. And just to inform that the government and the police has in fact filed cases against 4 cases have been filed, FIRs have been filed against different organizations who have done this in the past few days. Number two, you've mentioned that that individuals have or organizations have mentioned that government has failed to implement the ILP. There is the question of implementing the ILP doesn't arise because ILP has not been passed or not been implemented or not been enforced in the state of Meghalaya. We have passed a resolution in the state assembly that urging the government of India to implement the ILP in the state, but that has not been cleared yet. So the question of not implementing it doesn't arise. That's number two. MRSSA is a fact. Again, you are aware that we had passed the MRSSA, made the amendments in it, but it was at the governor's level, and governor had then sent it or mentioned that it should be sent to the central government, Home Ministry, for President's assent. And accordingly, we had sent it. They had sent back and asking us to look into different aspects, which again, we are examining those aspects and seeing how to move forward because a lot of points that were mentioned by government then. So the question of non-implementation doesn't arise. Regarding the point that the contractors have to, it is a must. That's what the law says. So there is no question of any contractor not registering any of the laborers coming in from outside. So the law passed by the Meghalaya Assembly says that they should. My point being that if there are any contractors who are not doing, let the organizations, individuals, public inform the state government, and state government will then take the action. But individuals cannot take action. Organizations are going to take action against this contract. This is what I'm saying.
So, but then it's only 191 laborers were found without valid and proper documents. So what then?
That is the claim of the NGO, sir.
So if that is the case, let them give in writing is what I'm saying, and let them complain to us. There is a system and a process to be followed, but you cannot go and take the law in your hands is what we're saying. That is incorrect.
So under this prosecution, in case they violate?
Yeah, liable means what the prosecution is and what the penalty is. That those details are not with me, but it is the responsibility of the contractor to register his or her laborers.
So in the light of these recent incidents, these 4 incidents where more than 200 odd.
We will take up, as I said, the matter at the contractor's level. But again, I'm reiterating that there's a process to do it. You complain to the government, to the department or the particular labor officer or to the minister concerned, but you cannot go and take the law in your hand and check is what I'm saying. So if you have a complaint, you have an issue with thing, you inform us, necessary action will be taken against the respective contractor, because these things may happen. I'm not saying it's not happening. But as I said, doesn't mean that you go and take the law in your hand is what I'm saying. So therefore, procedure should be followed. Definitely government will react and act on this. Definitely will take action against the concerned person. But procedure of complaining to the government is what the proper way to do it is.
Sir.